but you've just got to, that's all.
Nobody wants you to stay for. Something that means more to you than anything else. Your families. Your wives and kids. Like you, Louis. Your girls. Chip's dead with his boys. They've got a right to stay here and grow up and be happy. That's up to you people to have nerve enough to not give it up.
That's right. We can't give up this valley, and we ain't gonna do it. This is farming country, a place where people can come and bring up their families. Who is Roof Ryker or anyone else to run us away from our own homes? He only wants to grow his beef, and what we want to grow up his families. To grow them good and grow them up strong the way they was meant to be grown. God didn't make all this country just for one man like Ryker.
He's got it, though. That's what counts.
Look there.
Hey, a fire.
Lewis's place.
It's our place.
Ryker lit it.
He had no right to do that.
You wouldn't have let it, Lewis, if you hadn't packed up and left it.
That was ours. I built it with my own hands.
Never yet built the room for the girls.
I was getting around to it.
Now, we just stick together, we can put that place right back up. Can't we, Johnson?
That's right.
We'll help you build the extra room. Johnson and my Joe. Shane will help, won't you, Shane?
We'll get it done.
Fred, we'll get the timber and we'll put it right back up. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Me too. I will help.
You'll do that for us.
We'll do all that just for us.
Not just for you, Martha.
This is for all of us.
For all of us right here in this valley.
Some of you come and help me. Maybe we can save part of that.
That's the spirit, Fred.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Let's get to Lewis's place. Come on, man.
Boss, looks like Lewis is going back.
Start's holding them together.
What's to keep Ryker from setting fire to my place?
Just stay on your own ground.
Yeah, and he'll be doing to you and me what he done to Tory there.
Now, don't you forget there's a law in this country against killing.
The law's 3 days' ride from here.
You know that, Joe.
What does that leave us with, Stark?
Just give me a little time.
Who's gonna do the fighting with Ryker? He's got us on the run and he knows it.
You men, hang on, that's all.
That's it. Just hang on.
I promise you something's gonna be done about it.
But just what, Joe?
You leave that to me. I made up my mind I'm gonna have this out with Ryker.
You're taking on too much, Joe. All by yourself.
If I have to kill him.
That's wrong. Don't even think that.
Start's got to go. I've warned him twice, but he's pig-headed. And he's gonna have to pay for it.
Joe, you can't do it.
Marion, if the Lewises have courage enough to start over again, I ain't gonna let them down.
But you can't do it, Joe.
Do what?
Go in town to kill Ryker. He'll kill you.
Tell him I'm a reasonable man. Tell him things have gone far enough. Tell him I'm beat. Tell him anything, but by Jupiter, get him here. He'll come. He thinks he's a reasonable man. Hello, Calloway.
Joe, he'll kill you.
It's a chance I gotta take.
This is a false square nut, Joe. It won't hold.
Shane, tell him. Tell him he can't go. Tell him it won't work. Tell him. Shane! Wait, Joe. Wait till things cool off. Wait that long anyway. That's right, isn't it, Shane?
I can't tell Joe what's right, Marion.
Please wait, Joe. Won't you do even this for me?
Start? Mr. Start.
Who is it?
Peace party from Ryker.
One of you can come across and talk. Stay out of that garden.
We ain't armed.
Brother Roof wants to see you. He says to tell you he's a reasonable man.
Your brother's responsible for the killing of my friend Tory.
My brother wouldn't kill anybody. He don't want to go to jail. Tory was a hothead. He picked on a stranger. Tory didn't want to be reasonable. You want to be reasonable, don't you, Starrett?
I always figured on being reasonable.
My brother's waiting. He'll see you at Grafton's.
Who else?
Not us. We're heading home.
I'll see your brother.
Shane. Shane.
Who is it?
Calloway. Chris Calloway.
Stay where you are. I can drill you.
Hold it, Shane. Something to tell you.
What do you want?
Starrett's up against a stacked deck.
Why are you telling me?
I don't know. I reckon something's come over me.
I don't figure.
I'm quitting Ryker. Hello.
Chris. Thanks.
Be seeing you.
I used to argue, Marion. I'm going into this with my eyes open.
No. Isn't there anything I can say that'll change things?
Can't you see, honey, maybe this is a chance? Morgan and them boys went home.
You don't really believe that. That's not the reason.
It's just too much for me to give up. This place and valley. All the things that will be.
Will be. Bang! 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 Joey, don't point that thing! Bang! Go play outside! Bang! Bang! Play outside, Joe! Bang! 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 Please, dear, go outside and play. It's just pride, that's all. A silly kind of a pride. Don't I mean anything to you, Joe? Doesn't Joey?
Marion. Honey, it's because you mean so much to me that I've got to go. Do you think I could go on living with you and you thinking that I'd showed yellow? Then what about Joey? How do you think I'd ever explain that to him?
Oh, Joe. Joe.
I've been thinking a lot, and I know I'm kind of slow sometimes, Marion, but I see things. And I know that if anything happened to me, it should be took care of. It'd be took care of better than I could do it myself. And I thought I'd live to hear myself say that, but I guess now's a pretty good time to lay things bare.
Joe, so I'd be glad for you to go.
Honey, you're the most honest and the finest girl that ever lived. And I couldn't do what I gotta do if I hadn't always known that I could trust you. Now, don't you go counting me out. I wouldn't have lived as long as I have already if I wasn't pretty tough.
Taj, Shane's got his gun on. He's coming.
Gun? What's the idea?
Don't let him go, Shane. Don't anybody go.
This is my kind of game, Joe.
Except it ain't yours.
Maybe you're a match for Ryker. Maybe not. But you're no match for Wilson.
Well, then I'll outlast him. But I do appreciate it, Shane.
You're both out of your senses. This isn't worth a life, anybody's life. What are you fighting for? This shack, this little piece of ground and nothing but work, work, work. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of trouble. Joe, let's move. Let's go on, please.
Marion, don't say that. That ain't the truth. You love this place more than me.
Not anymore.
Even if that was the truth, it wouldn't change things.
There must be some way, Shane. Some way.
It's no use, Joe.
No use, so what's stopping me?
I am.
Now, you get out of my way. Am I gonna have to fight you, too?
That depends on you.
No! Stop! No.
Shane, you hit him with your gun. I hate you.
Have him walk around when he comes to.
Joey, bring some water and a towel.
Here, Marion, hide this. He'll be all right. No one can blame him for not keeping that date.
Shane, wait. You were through with gunfighting.
I changed my mind.
Are you doing this just for me?
For you, Marion? Joe, little Joe.
Then we'll never see you again.
Never's a long time, Marion. Tell him I was sorry.
No need to tell him that. Please, Shane.
Mother.
Please. care of yourself.
Mother, Pa's come along all right.
Yes, Joe.
Why did Shane...
Shane did what he had to do, Joey. You don't hate Shane.
I know, Mother. Shane, I'm sorry.
He didn't hear you.
Shane! Shane! I'm sorry!
I came to get your offer, Ryker.
I'm not dealing with you. Where to start?
You're dealing with me, Ryker.
I got no quarrel with you, Shane. You can walk out now and no hard feeling.
What's your offer, Ryker?
To you, not a thing.
It's too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, you've lived too long. Your kind of days are over.
My days? What about yours, gunfighter?
The difference is I know it.
All right. So we'll all turn in our 6 guns to the bartender. We'll all start hoeing spots. Is that it?
Not quite yet. We haven't heard from your friend here.
I wouldn't push too far if I were you. A fight ain't with you.
It ain't with me, Wilson.
No, it ain't, Shane.
I wouldn't pull on Wilson, Shane. Will, you're a witness to this.
So you're Jack Wilson.
What's that mean to you, Shane?
I've heard about you.
What have you heard, Shane?
I've heard that you're a low-down Yankee liar.
Prove it.
Shane, look out! Shane. I knew you could, Shane. I knew it. I knew it just as well as anything. Was that him? Was that Wilson?
That was him. That was Wilson, all right. He was fast. Fast on the draw. Joey, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Shane.
You don't have to be. You better run back.
Can I ride home behind you?
Afraid not, Jimmy.
Please, why not?
I gotta be going on.
Why, Shane?
Man has to be what he is, Joey. Can't break the mold. I tried it and it didn't work for me.
We want you, Shane.
Joey, there's no living with a killing. There's no going back from one. Right or wrong, it's a brand. A brand sticks. There's no going back. Now you run on home to your mother and tell her everything's all right. And there aren't any more guns in the valley.
Shane, it's bloody. You're hurt.
I'm all right, Joey. You go home to your mother and your father and grow up to be strong, straight. Joey, take care of them. Both of them.
Yes, Shane. We've never been able to shoot you if you'd have seen him.
Bye, little Joe.
He never